Alright, Bath.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? You alright?
Woo! Doing good.
Good stuff. Let's get weird. So this is a poem I wrote quite recently called Beak Instead of Teeth. And it's about kind of a few things. It's kind of about like vulnerability, sort of both emotional and physical really, and like how a lot of people are not very comfortable being seen as either, particularly blokes, particularly me. And it's a thing I'm sort of reconciling, so it's kind of about that. But more than that, it's about what it might be like if you had like a beak instead of teeth. Here's like this. I wish I had a beak instead of teeth. I'd soar with albatross across the crystalline blue deep, then plunge beneath until I reached the sprawling twilight of the reef, and there I'd grab up all the crabs and clams and prawns and langoustines. And use my beak to break the shells and eat the good shit underneath. But obviously in that scenario I can also fly. And if I had a beak instead of teeth, I never need to see a dentist, which would save me loads of grief. I never need to brush or floss. I'd simply sharpen twice a week and cause a fucking bloodbath every time I heard the phrase "on fleek." And if some guy tried to smack me in the mouth, I'd just stab him. Perfectly still. Stab him in his hand. I never need a can opener to open up a can. And I bet if you have got a beak instead of teeth, at Christmas time, you'll quickly find you're now not socially obliged to give your great aunt Liv that quick peck on the cheek. A fucking disaster. Forget it, Gran. That's not a job for a plaster. And by then I'd be off, smashing glasses at random, chomping whole walnuts with reckless abandon. I'll talk over Die Hard like someone deranged, and I'll eat Christmas pudding with extra loose change. And once dinner's done and the drinking's in session, I'll call Grandad out on his microaggressions. And finally, when family Christmas lies in ashes, dry bones and smashed mince pies, and my desire for basted meats and bonhomie is sated, I'll savour that sweetest and most envied of desserts that is telling one's uncle he's a fucking arsehole. And then, when I've had my fill of ladyfingers, pissed on Bisto made salty with tears, hop down from my perch and flutter, lighter than a lovebird's whisper, through a closed window. Soundtracked by the tinkling laugh of splintering glass, like a light in the gutter, and I will regurgitate a river of custard. But I will nourish no young. Meanwhile, the banks of the Custard River teem with life. Custard children splash and paddle all along her sanguine shores, then run towards the fields to interrupt their toiling fathers and their mothers. Because this is 2017, and in this glistening yellow utopia, nostalgic outdated agricultural imagery is no longer the sole domain of the custard man. One proud father, or ruffless child's sticky yellow hair. Hey, champ, what'd you learn in school today? And she says, oh, Dad, school was the best. Today we learned that everyone, even you and me and Mum, are mostly made of custard. 63%. All of us. Isn't that incredible? And he'll say, yes, that's wonderful. You're so clever. I love you. And your custard mother. More than anything in this world. And his wife will touch him on the arm. Wipe away a tear. Of custard. From her cheek, which is also made of custard. And wonder, how did they get so lucky? Who could they have to thank for this idyllic life upon the Custard River bank, where women, men and children, custard families, in perfect custard harmony will fall upon their custard knees and offer custard prayers to me. Oh dearest loving God, we beg of you, smile down upon your creation. Smile upon us, that we may know we are as sacred in your heart as you in ours. And I will loom forth the great and terrible beaked god of the custard people, and all not tremble before me as I say. I am smiling. Thanks.